Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today I am at Odessa and I think I got a pretty solid buy. I bought a 2006 Chrysler 300C with the 5.7 Hemi, and by the pictures it looks like it's in pretty solid shape. I saw the engine running, so RPMs were up, there were no lights, but as always you never know. So I'm about to walk into the gated area, find it, and pull it out. So I think I see it right there. I was gonna say it should be in lane H, number 3, which kind of looks like that Chrysler right there. Let's get closer. We're looking for 67 182, but I see H3, so this is mine. Let's check fluids, because that is always a priority. I see some lights on the dash, so hopefully it will start on its own. All right guys, I lied. I didn't get a Chrysler 300C. I got a Bentley. Oh, let's try this. This is my first Bentley, guys. Oh, that is way too stuck. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. What is this? Wow. Yeah, of course I could push it down. I can't pull the darn thing out. Well guys, that really sucks. That's really, really dumb. I guess at least we have coolant. But honestly, I don't see coolant, so. This definitely did not go as expected. Well, that looks fine, but honestly, I don't know the oil level, and that does not make me happy. And that means I'll probably need a new oil dipstick. Okay, well, here's our key. We got 2 of them, which is good. Started on its own, that's always a good sign. Right rear low pressure at 0. This light, curious what that means. Maybe parking brake? Yep, parking brake. No! Check engine light is on. Okay, we could turn off the AC. Turn it up, turn it up. Oh, that's really low. I don't know if I'll be able to drive it. Wow. That is really disappointing. The motor sounds pretty healthy. I guess there's a plus in that. Man, that's a bummer. And the fact that it's that low, the tire, that means it probably has an active air leak. So I'm actually gonna try to pump it up over here. It's not too far of a drive, maybe 100 feet. Hopefully don't damage the tire. I see it. Oh, that's not good, guys. Yeah, this is my system. All for you guys. Oh yeah, there's a crazy active leak. I feel it right here. This is where it's at. So I'm just gonna pull it out. Unfortunately, there isn't a tire shop close by here, at least none that I know of. I'm gonna have to trailer this thing, or come back with a jack, pull off the tire, take it to a tire shop, and then go from there. I don't know. This is definitely a bummer. I mean, the check engine light, honestly, I'm not really worried because engine really does sound healthy. It sounds totally fine. The other thing we'll have to check is that coolant level. There's the temperature right there, and I feel absolutely no heat. I'll wait for it to kind of go down the center and then we'll go from there. And tire light went back on. KPA, so this is a Canadian car, if you guys haven't been able to figure it out, but it's actively dropping. There's 151. I don't know how quickly it's gonna update. At least my heated seat works, and the thing sounds pretty good. It has a nice exhaust. Let's, I guess, get a walk around. Almost looks like a Borla exhaust. Let's actually see. No, Dyno Max exhaust. Man, I hear that tire. Somewhere down here. But it looks like the hole isn't big, so it'd be able to get patched up. The thing is, though, I have to leave it here. And I have to figure out why the coolant is low. Either it's dripping or have no idea. But there she is. And we are nearly halfway temperature-wise. And there's absolutely no heat. And I'm trying to look at the heat cluster thing, see if maybe I'm doing something wrong, but no. It's set to max heat and nothing. Temperature's climbing. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to leave it here and trailer it. Man, I really thought that this was gonna be like a perfect quick flip, which unfortunately it is not. So we're gonna try a new approach. Got the tire off. We're gonna try to fix it and still drive it home without needing a trailer. Here is the hole. We're gonna try to patch it up, put some air in it. And unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna need new tires for this thing. Here is our wonderful patch. We're gonna let it dry up for maybe 10 minutes or so. And then we're gonna trim it. I should probably put it back on the car, let it dry up a little bit, then trim it and put some air in it. And hopefully this ugly duckling job is gonna work. Now we're gonna add some coolant. Because I don't know where the level is, but clearly it's a little bit low. You see the level in there?
No.
Then I guess keep going. Hope there isn't a coolant leak somewhere.
It's starting to rise.
Oh, now I'm curious if it's dripping anywhere. Don't see anything as of now. Now we wait. 8.5 psi, 9 psi. So we're gonna check the door real quick, see what it needs to be at. But man, look at the dedication of this owner. Bentley. 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 Motor still sounds pretty good. Possibly hear the belt a little bit, but nothing major. I want to take another look underneath, see if it's dripping anywhere. I do not see it. But in all honesty, cars that I already know have coolant issues, which this one, I previously got it up to temperature, there's absolutely no heat. Man, they scare me. This is probably one of the worst case scenarios. I almost rather have like, I mean I don't, but like a knocking engine, because I know I can either drive it with the knock or the engine is gone and that's it. Here, driving it is under pressure. What if there's a leaking line? What if it's dripping out as I'm driving? What if it falls below and it starts to overheat on the freeway and I don't got anyone with me? Like all these thoughts, honestly, when it's like a car after car after car, once you've been through it a few times, they really start messing with your head. Dad just felt the vents. He said, we have heat. And yes, sir, we do. So now, and see that is just above 170. So now I can drive it, but the question is, does it have an active leak somewhere? We just moved it up a little bit to see if it's dripping anywhere. Doesn't look like it is. These wet spots are from the 4 tires. You guys can see right there, since it was sitting, since it was raining today. So honestly, I want to give it a go, but I'm a little bit worried about it. Andre, turn on the headlights, because I think it has gangster HIDs. Oh, look at this. Man, someone is gonna be balling. Look at the bumper.
Oh, dang.
The one thing we want to check before we head out to see, is to see if the fans work. And the trick that I remember to do that is turn on the AC. Fans kicked on. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not, but they are definitely going. Car is warmed up, temperature's dead center, fans work. But honestly guys, I'm still bugging out about the coolant. And to get home, I have probably 15-20 mile drive. And right now it is 4:24, so I don't know how traffic is gonna be. I feel like I don't have the heart for it today. If we get stuck, I'm not going to do a trailer right now. You guys hear that? If I get stuck and break down, he's not going to get the trailer with me. He says I'm on my own. You're a good brother, Andre. Thank you. Here we go, guys. Our journey has begun. I have the heater on all the way. Just in case I lose heat, I will know that SOL. When we came here in the morning to try to grab this thing, a semi rolled over right here. So traffic was pretty much closed both ways. See, there's that semi. And it's been about 8 hours since we were here in the morning, and they're still working on it. But the good news is, let's see. Where is it? I did exactly 2.1 miles away from the auction now. Temperature is dead center. I still have heat. Car runs great. It shifts good. This is looking up, guys. Here's a 7 mile update. Temperature still not moving. Heater is still blowing very hot. I am starting to trust this car a little bit more, but we are only about halfway till home. Check engine light is still on, but the car is running very well. I have made it home, and I want to check to see if everything is good, nothing is smoking. She didn't overheat. She did really well, guys. Boy, am I glad I'm home. Last thing I'm gonna do is actually check the engine codes, see what they're showing, see what needs to be done, see what needs to be replaced. I mean, the motor transmission shifted great, car runs really well. I think I did maybe 15 miles or so on the way back. I'm assuming probably some kind of sensor went out, but maybe O2 sensor or something, but let's find out. Moment of truth. Let's see. ECU failed. Well guys, this is very, very annoying. Can't connect to the darn ECU with the Ansel car diagnostics tool. And my other one is at the lot, because I want to have one at home and one there. Honestly, this thing has been giving me a hard time lately, and I don't know, it just hasn't been working as well as it should. So I don't know what the codes are. I guess I'm gonna have to go to the lot at some point and pull the codes there. The Chrysler, which is right behind me, there she is, has been sitting here for about 2 days now, and we're gonna have a moment of truth on the coolant level. So it definitely looks like it's a little bit low on coolant again. Off camera, I checked the codes. Primarily the codes are O2 sensors. There's 2 O2 sensors that it's showing for. Then there was basically a readiness code that the car didn't go through a full cycle to see what other issues it may have. And then a few like couldn't connect to blah 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 computer and whatnot. So in all honesty, I have so many projects. That's a project. I'll do a video on that one. This one will be a minor project. This 7 Series has a kick in 2nd gear. So this was unsuccessful buy. This one, transmission is slipping, unsuccessful buy. That one's still waiting for the title. and it has a few codes, unsuccessful buy. This one has issues, unsuccessful buy. Still having issues with this one, although mechanics said, oh, it's good to go, check engine light is back on. This one is having transmission issues. This one is almost ready. This one is leaking oil. This one should be up and ready soon. This one is a project, and I just found out that this one is dripping oil, but this one seems like the drain plug is a little bit loose, so it's dripping from there. With that being said, guys, I am honestly slightly defeated with the amount of cars I have, and almost every single one needing a little bit of work. That, in all honesty, I think this Chrysler is gonna go as a wholesale. I'll have to disclose that there is a coolant leak. I'll have to disclose that there's O2 sensor codes and possibly additional codes. And honestly, just try to sell this Bentley as is, because motor is healthy. I did maybe 30-40 miles around town on it. It makes great power, transmission shifts really good. But again, it's these little things, and I've been buying up car after car after car over the last few weeks, and I mean, you guys just saw it's project after project after project. At this point, I want to free up some cash flow and get rid of some of my cars, basically. So I think the best thing will be to sell that one as wholesale price, as a mechanic special. Same thing with this BMW. It's a beautiful car. I mean, motor, it's running right now. The serpentine belt chirps a little bit when you first start it, but I mean, once it runs for 3-4 minutes, it's flawless. Interior is in great shape. So that one I'll probably wholesale as a mechanic special. Also with the transmission, this one will probably go back to the auction. And I don't know, see what happens there. Unfortunately, I feel like this is a computer electrical issue, because this started happening after the detail, and clearly I can't prove it. So here we are. Unfortunately, that one is gonna be a loss. This one, I already put so much money into it. I replaced both seat belts, 2 airbags. I bought this grill, it's in the back seat, and you know, just minor things. It had a coolant leak, I fixed that. And now it's dripping oil. You guys could see these little dots. That's me pulling in about an hour ago to the lot. So I want to finish this one up, just because I already invested so much time in it. And you know, aside from the oil leak, it really does run really well. So yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna take pictures and get this car listed for sale. This video definitely did not go as I thought it would go, but I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the subscribers that I have. You guys see it just how it is. I mean, I've had some really good buys, but it seems like lately buys haven't been the best. And I mean, here we are. It probably won't be the greatest month, but thankful for everything that I have. I'm healthy, got a good family, and still alive, and still got this business chugging along. So we'll see how things are gonna turn up, but thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you guys in another video.